Hey peeps, Pinkolol16 here on another blooper of Starman3's to commentate over. This is blooper 35, and we're gonna start getting into that plot a little more deeper. Yeah, eventually he'll just get fully into this plot and he'll forget entirely about making these bloopers instead of just this epic plot of whatever, quote unquote epic, quote unquote plot line. Let's go. At the time, when I did watch this, when I was brainwashed to think SM3 was the best and whatever, I did actually think that this plotline could have, well, done some better things. By that I mean, this plotline could have continued into an even bigger storyline. I only thought that way because I saw Blooper 42 first, where they tried to indulge this elemental stars thing, but then he just totally forgot about it, and it made me sad. Because here's how I thought of it. Because SMG4 was including SM3 at the time, I thought SMG4 was the funny and Starman3 was the serious. Forget that, Starman3 is the stupid and the SMG4 is just the very spazzy one. So let's do this. Get ready to brawl. Lightning aside, that is actually pretty threatening. And sprites aside. Ah yes! How very obvious is that? Which castle? You're in a castle of yourself! The castle? Hold on. If this was news, then wouldn't everyone know by now? Pretty sure he doesn't appear for a while. If ever. I'm not sure if he appears now and then never again, but he doesn't appear after 36. If not in this episode, then never again. Who is it? Is he gonna answer the door to the enemy? I seriously hope not. That was... oh wait, he's already stupid. Another newcomer who's gonna appear and then vanish. I am not a noob. I'm pretty sure anybody would be welcome to fight these blooper stoppers if they're not just some OC who came out of nowhere. And by OC I mean they're made up. Not an actual person who's being put in these bloopers. Oh, don't worry, Hyper Mario appears for a bit and then he'll vanish. Too. What? He's being called Hyper Mario 1 minute, poor the next. What? Is this his name now? Poor? First of all, dude, why are you being mad at him when this blooper stopper ship is about to attack people? Second of all, why are you doing this when they're about to attack the castle? If you're so afraid of dying, then wait. You die here, but wait, you don't die here, even though it's implied that you died. Yet, somehow these blooper stoppers are posing a threat? Okay, they're supposed to be stopping the bloopers, I know, but they would also try to kill the blooper makers. That's their goal. But then, what is dangerous to these guys then? Oh, 'cause this was funny the first two times. Yeah, it was just a video joke, apparently. some secret to the star. It's not. He's trying to say it's a secret star, but it's not really secret anymore if you reveal it. He's now fully Starman3. When he starts using stars for power. Wait a minute, what? Oh, is Mario retrieving the star? That makes sense. Why didn't he get it when he... Unless he needs to keep it secret, but I don't know. What's secret if you say it's secret? Another Toad have the secret power just for you. Wait a minute, are you just re-getting the Toad Star? Is it just a power star that he's gonna get from a Toad that he hasn't talked to? Wow. Give me this and I can clear my save. Why are you panning through the text? Okay, now you... You can do that in your own time when you're not making a video about him retrieving a star. It's a power star! Oh yes, that's not a cheat code. Really, it's not. This resolution makes it impossible for me to see. Yep, there's no way to increase it. This quality makes it impossible to tell what Mario is saying. All I can see is that he can throw fireballs at Mario. That's all I can see. The resolution on this is disgusting. Well, I guess on your own that wouldn't seem very interesting. I don't think you need to tell anybody with the fact that you've got sparkles around you now. Don't worry, he doesn't keep this. They'll eventually vanish. He's lived in this castle for 35 bloopers, and now Toads start calling him Noobs? Oh yeah, okay. He does appear for this blooper, but then he doesn't appear in 36. Okay. I had memory blanks as to whether he appeared here, for the last, or like 36. I'm pretty sure I was like, I'm pretty sure it's this, but I'm not sure. It was. Now we have a chance. We need more than that to defeat an entire army. Wasn't it we were gonna win with the strength and endurance of the YouTubers? They were gonna use the powers of their bloopers to fight the blooper stoppers or whatever? What? Couldn't he have just followed you? And don't worry, he might revive himself because he has 5 or something other color codes. The way of reviving people in this series is ungodly weird. I guess you got over your sadness of the fact that Shadow Luigi's dead now. However, I doubt those 5 color codes or whatever the hell he had weren't for nothing. I'm not gonna doubt his appearances in future videos. See, you didn't need to tell anybody. I was playing Brawl Wi-Fi and did not check the news to see that there was a massive airship above. Yay, be happy our Bertos here instead of his brother. Wait, he never happened. This red and something text does not work for this resolution. I'm pretty sure YouTube's somewhat stuffing it up too. But ugh, it's disgusting. That's your plan against an entire army? You'll prank them? someone's knocking. See how inconsistent he is? Now his text was purple and with a red outline. He literally color picks. See? Next Gen Studio. I wasn't lying. His group was called Next Gen Studio or something. And he was suddenly saying that he had nothing before YouTube Rangers. Like, didn't you remember this at all? When you're talking people like Matthew GU4, who, yes, are still alive today and quite well, thank you, then why aren't you able to remember these details that you explicitly introduced in your old bloopers ages ago? This was supposed to be your anniversary on Starman Generation, then why didn't you remember that you had friends in Next Gen Studio? That you completely forgot existed? So these people are supposed to be his friends. Who's Robin? Oh, another person. Oh, finally fixed Sniper, never mind! Fire Riku will never come back. Oh yes, you wanna know Chaos Sonic? He'll appear in the future as well. Wait, what the hell? Wasn't that specifically stated to be a stunt, a joke? That Hyper Mario wasn't actually flagpoled? Wow, this guy's, How are you gonna shoot the ship of Blooper stoppers? Also, because we're not giving them much attention, they don't seem to be doing anything. They're literally just sitting above the castle, floating in their little hunky-dunky ship, posing a supposed threat. They just somehow announced ages ago, we are going to stop the bloopers, and then they just sit there for like hours on end. In case you didn't get an idea of how bad their ship looked like before, we're gonna give it to you again for a split second. I'm pretty sure that's a filter to get rid of all the light blue, which includes the light blue in Mario's eyes. Which is why everything that was light blue is so dark now. Including the waterfall and the sky. It's supposed to be the sky, but it also counts the waterfall and his eyes. I hope this is just a beginner move, because then this is gonna spell death for him instantly. Wow, that's a really bad ship to be hit by a very puny fireball. That second one was them going into the wall. He did not shoot two. Look down! And your ship must be really not that much of a threat if all it takes is one fireball to knock it off course. Wow, what a threat. And you still look like a normal person, forget this. It's not like you'll suddenly be Starman3 in a later video. Okay, that's reasonable. That's reasonable to assume that they could be attacking even though they literally just exploded because we just had to show Starman3 was super awesome, epic, cool, whatever! Okay, that's a reasonable punishment. How does he know it's homosexual? Oh, I'm supposed to die in 36, but I come back somehow. Jump off the roof. Into the water. Oh wait, Scatman... He was still at this haunted house this whole time. We needed the conclusion to this. Like, 3 to 4... No, it was 4 bloopers late. Piece of me. I think he's forgotten the masking because of how bad it is. Which is a good thing, he needs to get better at it. And he will. Somewhat. When he just uses it for moving heads. Wow, couldn't this have been concluded in like episode 32 when we weren't concerned about the blooper stoppers? Oh, wow! We really needed that! Because that's funny, the 50th time you've done it. Here are the people who appeared in this episode who may or may not appear again ever. See you all in 36. Have a good day. Peace. Of course. This was totally not edited correctly.